So this is a big problem everywhere because EV will be everywhere in Thailand and everywhere in Asia as well. But no one cared. Everyone just tried to sell the charger. Everyone just tried to sell the EV. But
Mm-hmm.
energy is a bigger thing that no solution yet, and it's surely happening.
Hi, this is Wilson.
Hi, this is Daphne.
Welcome to our ESG podcast show. Today we have a very special friend of mine, Worapoj. His name is Worapoj from Thailand, and his company, Chosen Group. Chosen Group has recently started into the EV sustainability industry. EV charger, as you know, Tesla, these cars require charging. And besides Tesla, there's a lot of competitors, like the new Chinese competitors, BYD, into the Asian market. And we have different EV chargers. And what his company do is to provide a centralized platform to manage these EV chargers. So a very warm welcome to Worapoj. Hi, Worapoj. Can you tell me more about yourself and your company?
Okay. Hello, Wilson, and hello, Daphne. Thank you
Hi.
so much for inviting me to this podcast. I'm Worapoj from Chosen Digital. Actually, my company doing about the EV and energy modernization platform. First time in Thailand and ASEAN. Actually, we have the passion about the clean energy and also the future of the technology or to digitize all kind of energy in the future. But we're starting from EV.
Okay. And I see you have a presentation. Would you like
Oh,
to share?
yes. Okay. May I show my presentation?
So we're gonna edit. If there's any issues, we can edit some parts out. Okay, great.
And this is my platform. We name it emsp.com. It's about EV and energy modernization. We call it the energy modernization system provider. We try to make the EV and energy super easy and controllable. Actually, we are the platform. We also doing the payment to be easier payment and also to aggregate the loads to be the load aggregator and to trade that energy like the virtual power plant. This is our platform.
Okay.
And for my background, actually my background is a master degree in computer science. And I'm the alumni of the ABAC or the Assumption University. This is the ceremony of the Assumption 50-year anniversary. And they selected 100 alumni from 100,000 alumni to collect the gift from the Queen of Thailand. I'm lucky to be 100 to be selected from alumni.
Wow.
And also, since I'm studying on master degree, I got the award. I'm the webmaster of the website. And that time is a .com time that .com website is very popular and people were using the website like .com. I doing also the japchai.com since I'm student. But my website is quite popular at that time. I'm the Thailand top 20 website in that time and more than millions of users, unique users are using my website. It's about the video streaming website even before YouTube for that time. It's a very like a new and innovative idea, but a lot of costs and a lot of streaming that they need to expand the server. And that time when YouTube come, they had everything for free. So that time I stopped my website. But that time I got the awards from the ministry, from the Minister of ICT as well. Since I'm student, I start this one and I be the IT and a web programmer.
Okay.
And I start my business since I'm 25, just graduate master degree. And I doing to be the DTAC, the big mobile operator in Thailand, to be DTAC corporate solution partner to do the wireless internet on the SIM card. It's a wireless internet on the SIM card. That time it's a GPRS signal, but now it's 4G, 5G is much faster than that. For that time, I'm doing the internet solution and also I provide the air card that is internet on the mobile SIM to put in the laptop. First time in Thailand as well. This is my starting my business and growing my business.
You started
Yes,
your
yes.
venture since 2000 because it got cut off because ever since you got China?
2001, I start
2001, wow.
2001 that
Oh my
I
gosh.
start my business since I'm 25, and also I expand to do the industrial inspection
Right.
solution and also automation to be auto packing, auto sorting that can separate the good and bad parts, and also about the vision automation, about vision inspection, and about the microscope. This is my lab in my
Mm.
showroom to show to the customer. Uh-huh.
What's
And
the industry you were talking in at that time?
Is it car?
Semiconductor,
Okay.
automotive, many big customer, many big factories like Sony,
Mm.
Panasonic, Delta, also my customer,
Very
and Western
diverse.
Digital, right?
Mm.
Very
Uh-huh.
impressive.
I'm one of the famous in this industry of automation, also auto inspection.
Yeah.
And I start to have the passionate about the EV since
Mhm.
Mm.
about 5 years ago. On the left is a Mr. Blum. He's a global EV charging innovator who innovates the EV charging technology in the world. Now,
Yeah.
all the EV car using his innovation.
Yeah.
Even the Tesla, he's also starting the technology to test for the Tesla as well. But I know him. He is actually he's a computer IT guy, and I know his vision, and I understand that it is a very big and very passionate for me too. That everything will be changed to be smart. Like the car also will not be the same. It will be a smart car, and smart car need the electric because a smart car is a computer, and computer need electric. It's not the oil anymore in the future. That's why it's going to disrupt, as I know, on the IT knowledge. And also, it's not only the car, but the car need the energy. So that's why the energy is electric. But electric
Mm.
need to digitize. It need to be controlled and monitor. That's why I passionate about the energy. And I also love to be green energy. So it's a very connect to my passion. So that's why I use my passion to innovate about this technology. I can see that the difference about the European or global standard that time is not perfectly suit the customer behavior in Thailand and also Asia, because in Asia it's very mixed. It's not proprietary as in Europe. In
Yeah.
Europe, the big company is they do the technology is very proprietary for their product. But in Asia, like in Thailand, many technology or many chargers is from China, which is much cheaper. But this platform cannot support at all, cannot communicate with the Chinese chargers. So I have to develop and also to do the localization, like a payment is also not the same as in Europe. And
Sure.
also the language and the customer behavior also different. That's why I developed for 5 years.
Right.
Wow.
And since I'm starting, I got the awards, many awards, like
Oh, so many.
NAA is a National Innovation Awards. Yeah, I got the first place, and also the first place winner of the Delta Angel Fund, and the first place winner of Startup Connect, and also Shark Tank. I also win the Shark Tank winner, and also global finalist in many big events as well. Yeah, this is my starting about passionate about why I go to this kind of technology for EV and energy.
Quick question, Worapoj. So it inspired you to go into energy, but a little bit dumb question. Do you have an EV car in the early stage when it comes to the market? Because it's not very
Yes,
popular
but I have
in
hybrid.
Asia
I have
before.
a plug-in hybrid.
Okay.
Yes, I have. Yes, plug-in hybrid. Not 100% yet, but now I have. But before, at the beginning, I drive hybrid car.
Yeah, I don't know,
Okay.
Wapo, you've been involved in startups and businesses since 2001, and you've been through so many different industries and entered so many awards and competitions and pitches. Do you think in order to run a very successful business of where you stand right now, all these cool events and activities and competitions, which one do you recommend to new entrepreneurs to focus their time on? Because I understand you have so many different tasks, You have to run the operations, you have to manage a team, you have to enter competitions, you have to join all these exhibitions. What do you recommend a new entrepreneur to be focusing on to
Oh, very good question.
yourself?
Actually, I still focus on developing my platform. This is my main. Otherwise, we cannot have the real product for customer to understand. Customer
Yeah.
will understand us because of the product, because of the platform. So my main time is on developing, but I also have to tell people what I'm doing because when I'm developing, people don't know me yet. I just be in front of the computer only, right? So I have to go to pitching. I have to go to the media. I have to go to marketing as well, to go to the booths and many of the seminar as well, and be the speaker in many seminar as well. That's to tell people what we are doing. Otherwise, the software will not understand by people.
Yeah.
And if no one knows us, what we develop may be no value as well. People don't understand. This is I also have to do.
Yeah, to become as successful as you, I think you need a mix of marketing, sales skills, as well as R&D and hard tech skills. Because I see a lot of engineers like who graduated from universities, but they don't really have the sales and marketing, so their products are really not product market fit, and the market does not want such product, even though the engineer thinks it's great. To give you an example, there's an engineer, a very smart one, who used to work for Apple, and he made a matching app for hobbies. So he has hobby in developing coding, and he wants to match with someone else who also wants to do coding, or if he wants to do play basketball on a certain day, he can use this matching app. However, it didn't really go anywhere because there's no sales and marketing, and there's no product market fit. So that's what you hit the nail on the head in terms of sales and marketing, and also a well-rounded background. All right. Do you have any
very
more
good. Very good advice. Yes.
Do you have any more
Okay.
slides to share?
For the actually, I'm not very good at marketing and not very good at speaking on the stage, but I have to practice. I have to do everything. I think everyone can practice everything.
Yeah, like
So
right now.
I think it's needed, and I have to do it too, because every time when I get the feedback from the customer, I also have the idea to develop at the back end too. So I have to go to talk to a lot of people to get the feedback too. This is what I really have to do.
So Worapoj, since you
Yes.
are so successful, are you starting to coach other new entrepreneur, if they are interested in this area?
Yes, some organization also invite me to be the mentor, like a special lecturer in a PhD and a master degree several times, and also be the speaker in the seminar. Even yesterday, I be the speaker in the seminar of the national stage.
Yeah, as Wilson just asked before, what kind of awards if young entrepreneur are interested to starting to get their business to be highlighted? What kind of awards or competition will you suggest to start?
Well, I met Worapoj at Meetup. So it is a Taiwan exhibition, startup exhibition called Meet Taipei, and it's a good because it's free, so it's a good investment, zero risk investment to enter these free exhibitions and to get your award out there. So that's my take, to just apply and apply and apply, especially those free government funded exhibitions or programs. You also have incubators, accelerators that are willing to invest in your team or your company, and it's all free. That's my experience. If you're at the early stage, I don't know. Worapoj, do you have any suggestions? How?
Yeah, I think we should go outside as well, not only in Thailand, because in the beginning I know only in Thailand, so I go to the stage in Thailand only, and even we got the first place in 3 times of three awards, national awards. But in Thailand, actually is not international well known and not accepted much on the international investor as well, or in the international market. Actually, even I tell them that I got the first place of the national stage in Thailand, right? It's not much accepted. So I think we should go to the international stage as well. That is quite more well known. And I just starting to go outside just recently, not many times yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for
Hopefully
your recommendation too.
Yeah. If you have any if you need any help, Apple, we have the Taiwan connection. Daphne will be eventually be back to North America, Canada. So she might be able to help with the North American market part. All right. So Apple,
just very curious for the environment in Asia versus North America, because not a lot of people driving EV car yet. So how do you pitch the industry to do transformation to starting to learn more about your service?
In Thailand, right?
Yeah, especially in Asia, right? We still
yes.
people still driving the traditional car.
Yes, actually, this is a very good question because in the beginning, when I tell people that I'm doing the platform for EV, they're still talking to me that there's no EV yet. Why are you developing this? And also, there's even no station. Why you have to use the software to control the station? Like this village, okay, when many houses have more EVs and charging at the same time, you can see the problem is overload in the transformer. So this is a big problem everywhere because EV will be everywhere in Thailand and everywhere in Asia as well. But no one cared. Everyone just tried to sell the charger. Everyone just tried to sell the EV. But the energy is a bigger thing that no solution yet, and it's surely happened. But in that time, it's difficult to explain, right? It's difficult to explain. But that's why we go to like innovation award. For innovation, they think about future. For the innovation awards that they think about future, they will like it. But if the investor or the one who already like to see the market, they will not understand or not like it. So that's why I got the award from the innovation. But now the car is becoming, for EV car is becoming very popular, starting to be popular last year. For the motor show, I also had the booth last year. The number of the EV in Thailand is much more than before. It's 400% more than before, and now going to be exponential. Now the trend is coming, and people are more contacting me now.
Yeah, a lot of big companies, they start off at the right place and at the right time. So Worapoj I think, is really smart in predicting the future and getting the first mover advantage. That's what I learned at Duke University MBA, is to get a first mover advantage if you want to compete with others. That's one of the easier ways to be successful in business. So yeah, kudos to Worapoj.
Thank you. Because I'm not big, that's why we have to go faster. If you are big, we don't have this problem, but we are not big. That's why we need to be faster.
It will be.
Right.
I was thinking like Gogoro or other electric scooters can come into Thailand, because also Thailand rides a lot of motorcycle. So that's something we can also talk about in the future. Offline.
Yes.
Worapoj.
Yes. Also
I
a big
see
market.
It definitely will transform the motorcycle industry in Southeast Asia. Vietnam, Thailand, Myanmar, Cambodia, Malaysia, these Indonesia, these Southeast Asian countries, they depend on motorcycles, and eventually the government and the world would pressure these motorcycles to be converted into electric, sustainable, green vehicles.
Yes, because in Thailand, the government also have they also committed to be 100% EV, including with the motorcycle and all the vehicles, to be 100% EV within 2035. So it's a forced by law, forced by government, and
Yeah.
also forced by the global trend as well.
Yeah. So the future is
It
very
happened for
clear.
sure.
Future
Right.
is clear. So
Clear.
definitely, if you have money, you invest in these stocks.
Okay.
Motorcycle, electric motorcycles. That's going to fly off. So yeah, Leopold, do you have any other
Yes,
additional advice?
but when a lot of EV is coming, you know, EV is coming for sure. And when a lot of EV coming,
Yeah.
the problem is not about the car, but the problem is about energy, because the EV need a lot of loads. When charging one EV is like turn on several aircon at the same time. And when charging many EV at the same area, it will create a peak to the system. And the peak, we have the problem with the infrastructure like a transformers, which didn't design for this load before. So actually the transformer, now we got the government data that is most of the transformer is utilized when investment is the gap is about only 20% gap that they can support the peak. But for the EV only, the load is several times higher. This is at least a 50% higher. So the problem is the transformer can be overloaded for sure. And the number of transformer in Thailand is about 400,000 transformer that need to be replaced, that kind of support. So it's a huge investment. It's a huge investment. And the problem is not only in Thailand, it's a global pain point, but the solution is very rare. This is why we think about this opportunity and we try to be the solution for this. So the startup have to see the problem or the pain point clearly, and you know how to solve it. This is the starting of my business in this field.
Sorry,
Yeah, and
Worapoj, I'm not
yes,
expert on this. So that means your system is trying to solve the problem if there's a transformer to avoid the overloaded.
yes, because we can
Okay.
control the load.
Okay.
We can control the load in our platform. We can communicate directly to any kind of chargers to tell them how much the energy they can send to the charger. That's why we developed this platform to be the energy load control and also the energy management. That before everyone was charging at the same time will be overloaded, but when using the platform that can lower the loads up to 70% without any more cost. So TDB, the new business about the energy, is an energy load aggregator, and also the energy trading that when EV have the energy from the solar, in the future will be on the trend that people will using the energy more on solar as well, like this.
Oh, that's amazing.
Because I have the big loads. Like my electric bills will be higher, right? Because I have more energy. But when I'm using a lot of EV, I will think about solar because I have cheaper energy now. I can invest
Especially in
in solar.
Thailand, Asia.
Yeah, it's a global trend. Yes, in Thailand too, because Thailand have a lot of sunlight, right? So it's a global trend that people will have more solar. But when we have more solar, it's almost a free energy. But sometimes you have a surplus of energy that when you didn't use. When you have the surplus, you have ESS in the battery to store that energy. And the energy can store in your car too. This is a global trend. That is a new car business that we can have the energy management. That when we have to use energy from solar, when we have to use energy from electric vehicle or ESS, or maybe from the grid, we can know, because in the future will be real-time price, and we can calculate the price, which one is the best source of energy that you can use to optimize and utilize how to use. And also the buildings also needed, because when a lot of EV charging, you have to manage the energy, and the grid scale as well, like a transformer and the electric cable also need. So we have the customer since B2C, individual house and building, and also for the grid. We also have all kind of customer. And
I
we
think this is going to
aim,
be really, really big. Yeah, it's going to be huge because in
if
Thailand.
if success, yeah, we starting, but it's not that big yet. But we have big dream. But we starting to
many single detached houses in Thailand. So this is going to be big. Yeah.
Yes,
And
because every
energy
house we have the
deposit.
EV and solar in the future, and they also need this kind of technology to solve them.
Yeah.
And we
Because I don't see much houses with solar panels in Thailand. So this is a future potential.
yeah, future potential, correct. And this is a Thailand officially government plan about the energy modernization, that they need to digitize all the energy to be digital. Now we are still using the analog one, but the analog system cannot be survive anymore, because in the future, starting now, is clean energy. On the top is about a energy producer. On the middle is a energy distributor, is a government, and on the below is energy users. For energy producer, actually now we just produce by coal and by gas mostly, but it's going to change to be clean energy in the future, maybe 100% clean energy. But the clean energy is not stable, because it depends on natural, like depend on sunlight. When you have a lot of sunlight, you have a lot of energy, but you don't have sunlight, you don't have energy. So it's not stable, and depends on the wind as well. So the new energy will be renewable, but it's not stable. But the user will change. The user also change to have the EV. They also have the solar panel and also the battery. The customer behavior also different, also change, and the producer also change. So sometimes it's not a match, like when you have a very less sunlight, but you have a lot of EV charging at the same time. So energy may be not enough. So that's why the analog one that cannot see the real-time data and cannot have the real-time management cannot survive anymore. So the new technology, that to be smart energy, like you heard about smart grid, is a thing that must to be necessary in the near future, because the customer behavior and also producer also change. So they need a lot of data, the real-time data, and a lot of management. This is our passion, and we like to digitize all kind of energy, and we're starting from EV already, that we can lower the load and we can control the load for that kind of energy.
Is it on subscription model?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're doing SaaS. Okay.
Subscription model is on the user side, but from the government, it's not a subscription model. From the government, they can buy energy from the platform. It's energy trading. So on the user side, when they have the energy stored in their EV, and sometimes they also store in their ESS, they will have the energy on their side, and they like to trade them. If they like to trade, they have to know who is a buyer. The platform can help them.
Thank you so much for coming to our show today. I'll see you next week in our ESG Detective.